Welcome to this moment. Welcome to your breath. Check in with your body right now. What's going on? People came to this space with a lot going on, and we're trying to hold ourselves first, checking in with ourselves. What's here right now? We're wanting freedom, freedom in our own bodies. Holding what comes up when somebody has an idea of what freedom is for them, and it's different from us. And how to let go of the strategies for freedom. Whether people have isms, whether people have anarchy, whether people say just drop it all and don't tell anybody what to do, just allow it to happen, allow life to happen, allow people to be themselves. Where's the freedom in our bodies? Do we feel safe enough? Do we trust this moment? Do we trust life? Oftentimes, freedom is a matter of trust, trusting ourselves, trusting that we have freedom in our own bodies, no matter what anybody else is saying. And that we have the freedom to respond from what's going on in this moment. Am I safe enough in this moment? Now consider that the sort of the ground from which we can choose, the freedom to choose, the freedom from our triggers, the freedom from our past, sort of making us um, have ideas about freedom one way or another. Now to come to our bodies. And check in with how much space we have. And a sense of trust in ourselves. When there's ideologies, when there's ideas, there's going to be conflicts. So coming back to our needs. What needs are met by this strategy? Is there enough trust to repair? Is there enough trust to want to repair? To feel that it's worthwhile to venture into the unknown of a repair? Because if something is scripted out, it's not a repair. I think it's a strategy. So have an idea of how we want to approach the repair, and then trusting yourself enough that your needs can be met without this other person doing anything different. And the same thing with freedom, too. It's still this balance of, am I free enough in myself? Am I free of the past and the reactivity that I have in myself because of experiences I have in the past? And I trust myself to live life as spaciously as I possibly can internally. Can I go back to that inner sense of trust? That safety, if it's emotional safety, are we able to meet that internally? Do we have enough? Can we generate enough internal emotional safety, knowing that we'll be okay no matter what? Knowing that we will be living life to the best of our abilities. Can we trust each other and not trust ourselves? I don't know about each other. You know, we all have such different histories. You never know if a repair is possible or not. But it starts with a real solid internal trust and to know that we have choice with what we say. Notice patterns that come up for us as far as reactivity. Is this person trying to tell us what to do? Are they suggesting a form of government that we have found repressive? And is there a way to do a form of caring for each other and touching into freedom? So many ideas pop into my head when I hear, for example, the um, so many young women, so many girls are being denied an education underneath the Taliban, and the Taliban says that it's much safer. People aren't getting killed as much as they used to be. It's hard for me. I just get a knot in my stomach, and how can we meet that information with freedom, with honoring that people are using strategies to meet their needs, and not throw ourselves under the bus? So keep breathing in, keep breathing out, and coming back to our bodies. And just as I say that, I felt my shoulders relax. I realized just imagining like these different strategies to meet our needs for freedom and care for each other seem like they conflict. And the strategies can conflict. how to meet each other with care and honor. Where's the love in freedom? Love for ourselves, wanting choice for each other, trusting ourselves, trusting the love in ourselves um, that will guide our next step, however much freedom we have to move. I think it starts with freedom from our reactivity, knowing we have these experiences in the past and listening deeply to the other person's needs. Can we find freedom in that? Can we find freedom in the embarking into a repair and soothing ourselves? Oftentimes, initiating a repair, it's quite activating. It's quite scary. We're much more likely to be in freedom if we can self-soothe. We can come back to keep on coming back to self-soothing ourselves and not leave it up to the other person in those situations. And the same thing with any discussion about government. That reactivity comes up, particularly when the other person gets very reactive. And there's not a whole lot of freedom in that. And notice when it does come up for you, there's some beautiful needs there as well. And hold ourselves tenderly and compassionately no matter what. And as we wish that for others, may all beings benefit. May all beings being able to find freedom in trusting ourselves. And to be able to repair when possible. Thank you.